Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And we lit. This your boy Crimson Red, and we have an issue here in the Olympics. I think we all knew this was coming, but yeah, it's pretty dire. So they in the Olympics want you to believe that that this is a man, or excuse me, a female. They want you to believe this is a female. They want you to believe this is a female. They accept this as a female. The one on the right, in case you can't tell. Yeah. To the Olympics, this is a female. Yo, we got to talk about this. Um, let's get into it. All right. So the fighter from Algeria, uh, what's his name? Iman Khalif. The fighter from Algeria, Imane Khelif, is fighting women because, in the eyes of the Olympics, whatever you have listed as your gender on your passport is your gender. And that's all you have to do is put it on your passport. In 2023, 2022, and before, this would not have been an issue. For some reason, 2024 is the start of a new era. They're just not considering the things that they used to consider. However, you know, they tested Shakari Richardson for wheat, which means they have physicals. They have physicals, they have a doctor, they have standards where you have to take a physical to make sure you're not blood doping like Lance Armstrong. They stripped his medals. Shakari Richardson, they disqualified her from the Olympics. It's just so many examples of why they should have caught this. It's pretty simple. When I get a physical, the doctor tells me to drop trowel. I drop trowel. The doctor lifts up my nutsack and tells me to turn my head and cough. And then anybody who needs to know what information, if I'm applying for a job or if I'm applying for some sort of benefits or whatever it is that I got the physical for, all they do is go to what the doctor wrote. Pretty simple. I really don't see why, if they have gender requirements, they don't just look down your drawers. It's really simple. There's nothing weird about it. There's nothing suspect. You ain't got to take it there. It's for health purposes. They need to know who the fuck they dealing with. Drop trowel and let's see. Let's see what you got. But nah, for some reason, this is an issue. and it should not be. Let's see. Let's get the lighting right here. Y'all gotta excuse me. It's been a minute. We got a new setup, so let's see what we want to do. Yeah. Let us for a second pull up some of this video. Hmm. All right, video's not coming up, y'all. Excuse me, but I know we got a source up here. Well, in any case, so Imane Khelif uh, tried to get into the circuit, the boxing circuit in 2023. Imane Khelif attempted to enter the boxing circuit in 2023 and failed the gender requirements and was not allowed to participate. But the Olympics, the ones who are fighting all across the world, they're the ones that allowed Imane Khelif to fight women. And a couple days ago, Iman fighting for Algeria, the girl in the face so hard that she did not need to drop trial to understand that this was a man. I don't know how she knows so well what getting hit by a man feels like, but she knew. She knew. She went back to her corner and said, this is a man. I ain't fighting a man. Women don't hit like that, which, is a privilege story for another day. How you can just forfeit because you got hit too hard. Yeah. Come on. But anywho, this is somewhat of a concern to society because not because we're newsy, and it's not because we think we have anything to gain, but we do have something to lose. We have set aside rights for women to exclude men. These are called exclusive rights. This is, it would usually be considered a fallacy, but it's a reality called slippery slope. And we're not just beginning, this is pretty much the middle of it. This is what my associates call third wave feminism. And this is the beginning of it. It started with transgenders, or what we used to call back in the 90s transsexuals, who wanted to blur the lines between what a man and a woman are. For what reason? I know not. Um, but they first wanted to be accepted as crossing over. Then they wanted to be accepted as already being whatever it was that they thought. Now it's affecting women. And so when before it was, hey, you go, girl, yeah, it ain't that no more. Yeah, sorry to tell you. Now, in movies like Queen and Slim, trannies are taking acting jobs away from women. Now, in the Olympics, trannies are taking opportunities athletically from natural born women. Imane Khelif tried to play the chromosome card. Oh, I have XY chromosomes, but I'm still a girl. No, that's not how it works. It's just not how it works. If you have XY chromosomes, those chromosomes should have given you a dick and balls, which is all we care about. If you have balls, you have a testicular fortitude that gives you the testosterone to not qualify to be able to punch women in the face. And that's how that's supposed to work. But they didn't check for the balls. So did you check for a vagina? Does Iman Khalif have a vagina? If Iman Khalif does not have a vagina, if Iman Khalif is not able to get impregnated by sperm, if Iman Khalif does not know what it's like to have a period, Iman Khalif is not a female. There's a word called misgender floating around that's just stupid. The argument in the debate has always been, oh, well, whether it's in the mind or whether it's in the chromosome. But if the mind does not agree with the body, it's always the mind that's wrong. The mind can be changed at will. If you need surgery to accommodate what you think you are in your mind is wrong. If you need hormone therapy to accomplish and achieve what you think you are in your mind, then the mind is wrong. Change your mind. There's nothing wrong with being wrong if you can admit that you were wrong. But if you think you already are the other gender, then what's with the transformation? If you really believe that you already are the other gender, then what exactly do you think the other gender is? You know, before trannyism took over, there was feminism, and females fought for their recognition to be able to say that women and men are not just about their genitals. But they fully accept these days that if you are claiming to be the other the other gender, then the first thing you want to do is go change your genitals. How, Sway? I thought you already were what you are. Why the need to change? It's because you know that whatever gender it is you're claiming to be is supposed to look a certain way. You know that. And you don't look that way. So, yeah, I maintain that it's ludicrous for the Olympics to allow a man who could not uh, qualify as a female in the boxing arena to box in the Olympics, box females in the Olympics, and beat the snot out of them. And I don't think this is getting enough attention. Yeah, I know there's a million and one YouTubes about it. There's, everybody's talking about it in their podcast. I get it. To me, it ain't enough. This needs to go to a higher level. Um, there's just no way that a woman can think like a man. Women don't reason like men. Women are more emotional than men, biologically. Nature made women the way they are because of what the human race needs to survive. Women are more in tune to nature as to where men are more progressive. And so it's men driving evolution, and it's women who are fostering survival. We need that. Now, though I've never been a woman, judging by what I've witnessed and experienced with women, they are not capable of thinking like men do, reasoning like men do. We use logic, they use emotion. Both are 100% necessary for our survival. It's okay to be a woman unless you are getting your ass kicked in sports. You know, it's okay to be a man, but the thing is, they're using it uh, as a propaganda. They're using it as a part of their, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? I hate when I draw a blank. But yes, this is a part of the propaganda. This is a part of the. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. Methinks. Why? What am I missing here? Hoy. So y'all need to tell me what y'all think about this. Did you actually watch the fight? I did. He punched the snot out that girl, and yeah, I just feel like I can't bring myself to acknowledge Imane Khelif as a woman. Um, Imane Khelif does not have the build of a woman. Imane Khelif has the build of a man. Imane Khelif has the jawline of a man. Imane Khelif does not have the forehead, hairline, facial features that I look for in a woman. I mean, not to go all anecdotal on you, it's just that if there's question and this motherfucker did not pass the gender requirements to qualify as a female in their own profession, in their own line of work, in their sport, in their art, then we need to question it. It needs to be questioned. It needs to be noted. Yeah. Show me the pussy. Show me the pussy, Iman Khalif. That's how you end all of this. It's gonna be it's not an oppression for you because you are the one choosing not to show the world what they need to see in order to agree with you. Just saying you're a woman does not make you a woman. Just like saying you're a dolphin does not make you a dolphin. Saying you're a ghost doesn't make you a ghost. Saying you're a dumb piece of wood doesn't make you a dumb piece of wood. Dumb people say they're smart, but that doesn't make them smart. You got to prove it. If you want to be counted, if you want to be counted, you need to prove that you are what you say you are. If you refuse to prove it, then that's on you. But I'll take it that's my time, y'all. Thank you very much. Um, I gotta go. So, deuces, dogs, and we out.
This and keep stepping. The microphone is my weapon of choice. Just a suggestion, get out my way if you ain't with it while I get what I'm getting. For I get hyper than Red Bull mixed with epinephrine. Getting it better than sex with a perpetual erection. Now let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it in. Get up. Get out my way if you ain't with it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'ma do it to death till my last effing breath. Now let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get it in. Get up. Get out my way if you ain't with it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get 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 it.